Hey guys, welcome to class this month. Hang 10, which has nothing to do with surfing or anything that I thought was hanging 10, but has everything to do with your grip strength. So let's go.
Welcome to OnlinePilatesClasses.com, the most supportive Pilates-loving community across the globe. Enjoy new weekly classes from our amazing teachers. Download the OnlinePilatesClasses.com app today.
All right, so in this month's theme and all the 50-minute classes, you're going to explore like how, with a little focus on your hands, it can change an exercise, which means maybe there's some changes you're going to make in how you use your hands in the exercise. The Cadillac or tower is a really great place to explore this because we actually have different ways to use the hands, different than on the reformer and on the chair. So it's really great. So first of all, on the reformer, your thumb is always with your fingers. On the foot bar, when you have a handle, the thumb is under, right? So then on a wanted chair, your thumb is always with your fingers. So like you're not ever like doing this to the wanted chair, right? So what's cool about the Cadillac is we're pretty much always going to be thumb away from the hand. So you're really going to be able to work your grip, but we have to play with the wrist strength, and you really get to explore that pinky side of the hand on the equipment in a different way than maybe you would on the mat, reformer, or wooden chair. So we'll start with our rollback bar. And you want to hold your bar as wide as you can. If you have a contrology bar like mine, you have to hold on the outside of the spring, hold on the inside. But some of you, your springs are more narrow, so you have room on the outside. So you want to hold as wide as you can, and then start with a bent enough legs that your heels can get under onto the poles. Look at those wrists, just make sure they're straight. Then I want you to try to pull the bar apart here. So feel that grip strength, pull the bar apart, and feel what that does to your shoulders, and then roll back and roll it up. And again, roll it back and roll it up. So reaching your tailbone through the legs, not because you got shorter, that's not happening, but because you lifted so tall, and then you have this great strength of your hands into the pole. You have this great strength of your hands into the pole that actually allows you to use the spring in a way that it makes you not have to use your hip flexors. Then roll all the way down, stay down. Now pull the bar apart as you circle the shoulders. So your shoulders are going up, down, and around. So it's not coming from your hands. The hands are holding the bar. And because your shoulders are moving around, the bar is moving around, and then reverse. So sometimes I think we think of it from a hand perspective, but think of it coming from the shoulders, and that is affecting the bar because your hands have such great grip strength. Roll all the way up. Okay, playing with this. Right hand in the center of the bar, left arm around your waist. Take your left arm overhead. If you can grab the pole, do it. Obviously, it's a height thing. You might have to grab the mat. And then instead of crossing the leg over, I just want you to focus on the leg sliding over and instead work the hands. So wherever your hand is, it's overhead, push into it. And then the one that's on the bar, find that shoulder pulling onto the mat. And because your hand has got a nice grip around the bar, then the bar will pull with you. Take the leg over, take your spine over, roll up. And round back, arm over, leg over, pull the shoulder on the mat. Then take the foot over, arm over, one more time each side. See if you can get any more length in your spine. So yes, you're focusing on the straight wrists and you're holding this bar from that forearm, but can you get more of your back onto the mat? Take the leg over and roll it up. Last time. And then foot over, arm and leg over. Okay. Now grab the bar wide again. So thumb is wrapped around. Roll halfway back. Find where your sticky spot is in your back. We're all going to be at a different spot. And then you're going to pull the waist back as you pull this bar apart. So you get really strong upper back. And then you can really focus on the movement coming from your waist for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Okay, now what you'll do is put the bar off to the side and grab your arm springs. So playing with changes in the grip a little bit can totally change your exercise. Now, your arm springs and your lower back bar springs are typically about the same spring tension, at least if you're working with like short yellows, or if you're on control, they're the same springs. But here we go. Now we got the handles, and you're going to roll back. And now that we have these handles and we can't really pull apart, how does that affect how your hands connect to the springs, and then from your springs connect to your shoulders? And again, round back and up. And I can tell you right now, like my left shoulder is struggling to actually touch the mat. Whereas when I had the bar, it didn't, because I could pull the bar apart, which would get my shoulders more engaged. And then we'll roll up halfway, stay here, and then this time pull the elbows wide for a row and row. So you could do this with the bar, just like you could do pulses here, but we're just going to row here, something a little different. Find that upper back for 3, 2, 1, and then roll all the way up. Okay. Go ahead and take the arm springs, move them down to where you would use your leg springs. And we are going to use these springs and those handles, what we just experienced, for our 100. So we're just changing the angle of the spring a little bit. Legs are now going to be hugging together. Lift your head and chest up and pump your arms here. And if you're like, oh, but I preferred the bar, by all means, this is month. You can choose your own adventure. If you like the bar, you could do the bar instead of the handles. What's nice is if you have any asymmetries in your upper back, like, or even lower back, but you have like any scoliosis going on, what you can find is that the arm that actually, the side that usually takes a break, doesn't get to take a break, because it can't just follow along what the bar is doing from the strong side. Inhale for 5. And exhale for 5. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. And roll all the way up. Woo! Okay. Now, we're going to stay holding these handles. If you want to move back to the bar, you can. We're going to do a little ab series. So I scoot a little closer for this. Bring the knees into the chest. And then I make a fist around the handles. Longer fingers is going to make this feel a little bit more scary because the way the springs are pulling. If we were facing the other way, then we could actually play between having long fingers and a fist. But curl the head and chest up, and then feel your fist push the handles down like you're doing a chest expansion. One knee in, one leg out, and switch. And switch. And we will be playing with the bar and the handles for our chest expansion. If you're like, Lesley, is our grip strength ever going to get a break? No, babe, I'm giving you endurance. I'm kidding. Yes, it will. Bring your knees into your chest. Just not right now. And lift your head and chest up, heels the other toes apart. Push the arms down as the legs go out. Lift the arms up as the legs come in. And reach for 3, 2, 1. And rest. Okay. Legs up to the sky. Curl the head and chest up. Pull the shoulders back. Push the arms down. One leg in, one leg out. For 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, and 2, and 1, and 1. Bring it in. Double straight leg stretch. Heels together, toes apart. Lift that and chest up. As you reach the legs down, push the arms down. As you lift the legs up, lift the arms up. And reach. You should feel this in your upper back to forearms, skipping the elbows because your wrists are so straight. The knuckles are reaching forward. Last time. All right, curl it up. Break for those hands-ish. Interlace them. That way you can stretch the entire hand out. Put your hands behind your head. One knee in, one leg out. Curl up and over to each side for some crisscross. 5 times each side. Awesome. Okay. Let's put the arm springs where you can grab them when we need them. We are going to put the leg springs back on and give your hands not a break, but a different grip position. Okay. So lie on your back. The legs have been working a reach, but they haven't really been completely warmed up yet. So let's take the right spring and put it on your left foot. and then place your hands on the poles.